Hi, this is Ryan Knox with the A&R GIS office. And this is the third video in a four-part series showing how a county forester can take a UVA map into the field. We're picking up where we left off in video 2, and we have our geo-referenced UVA map in an ArcMap environment. And we want to export it as a geo-referenced PDF into OneDrive. So right now by default, the ArcMap is in data view and there's a layout view. Okay. And this is kind of where you would insert your map elements. By default, the page size of your map takes your default page size from your default printer, which is probably typically an 8.5 by 11 map. The UVA map submitted is 1 to 5,000 scale, and we want to, at minimum, choose that. So you can kind of see when I select the 5,000, the whole map doesn't fit on the page. So we need to increase the page size. How do you do that? You go to File, Page and Print Setup. I'm going to pick a plotter because that will have some standard large format sizes. I'm going to choose a C-size piece of paper, which you can see here is 17 by 22. And I know the map was in landscape mode, so I'm going to switch to that as well. This will resize your data frame if you hit Scale Map Elements, proportional to changes in page size. This GUI might look a little different on your machine, but the function is the same. I'm going to hit OK. You can see now my margins here are 17 by 22. You can use the Select Elements tool just to kind of drag this near the margins. It's the easiest way to do it. And now I'm going to change my scale to 5,000, and that seems to work. Now to kind of double check what that's going to look like at full resolution, you can always go to 1:1 from your layout toolbar. That's how you interact with the map itself. Okay, so I'm going to go to 1:1, and there we are. That's what the intended map scale is, 1 to 5,000. You certainly don't have to be precise about it, but just know if I, start to zoom in and go 1:1, it's just going to get kind of pixely, right? We're kind of pushing the limits of what the exported map originally was, the scale was actually set at. All right, so I'm going to go back to 5,000. Now, any vector layers that you put on top of this map will also show up in your mobile device. So you can think about that. In this case, I have in this map I added the Vermont Significant Wetlands Inventory. If that was something that you wanted to check out for the parcel, you can do that. Another idea is you can add the rare, threatened, and endangered species and significant natural communities on the map and evaluate that while you're in the field as well. Really, it's limited to any vector data you put on top. You just want to be aware of cluttering up the intent of the map and the stand delineations for the UVA map. I'm going to just shut off all these and just export the map. So you go to File, Export, choose your OneDrive. Okay, if you do not have OneDrive configured on your laptop or desktop, contact user support and they can help you out. But you can see here I can just choose OneDrive, State of Vermont, Documents, and there's my Avenza Maps. directory that I created just for these geo-referenced PDFs. I'm going to rename this to UVA underscore map underscore geo-reference. Now, if you look at the options for the PDF, you'll see that I have a resolution of 300, which is a high quality resolution. It's okay to keep it there. And I also have this output quality. I'm going to put it to best because we're exporting an image. And this is an important step as well. So two things. First, if you go to the advanced, there's export map georeference information. Make sure that's checked. The next important thing is make sure you export it to OneDrive, because that'll make it easy to retrieve your georeference PDF on your mobile device. All right, so I'm going to export that. Great. Now I'm going to open Windows Explorer just to kind of confirm. You can see that it's not synced yet. I'm going to go ahead and open it. And there is our UVA map. Now I can just go to 100 scale, because that's kind of what it'll look like at at its intended export resolution. All right, great. That concludes this part 3 of the video series. The next part, number 4, the last in the series, will show you how to import that map into Avenza for use in the field. Thank you. Contact Ryan Knox if you have any questions about the workflow.